If you know, then you know that you know. What we got on the screen today is a matchup between some of the greatest luchadors of the past, the present, and the future. Penta, Dragon Lee, El Grande Americano, Tom and Nick Mysterio, Andrade, and the legendary Hall of Famer, probably going to be a 2 or 3 time Hall of Famer, Rey Mysterio. It's been a while since we did a random match of the day here on the channel, but I am definitely back. More importantly, because the Penta pack dropped today. As you can see on the screen, of course, that's who I'm going to be controlling. We're going to get this Elimination Chamber match going. It's not the most lucha match, I guess, that we could have done, but I did want to use as many people as I could. And then I was kind of going through the roster, and I didn't see a lot of luchadors, masked characters. So I was a little disappointed on that front, but I was able to fill in some of the spots that I don't really feel like Dominik and Andrade were supposed to be in. But here we are. So we're gonna jump into this episode. We fighting for the cruiserweight title. So we're gonna jump in, see if Penta with Cero Miedo can come out with a W.
Big war about to be waged in one of the most grueling matches in WWE.
Forgot that I was starting
the
first.
Elimination Chamber match.
Trying to get some water. We're gonna start this match against Dominik, who right now is in a storyline headed towards SummerSlam with Mr. AJ Styles. Is definitely one of my favorite up and coming. I feel like he had a great rookie campaign, a good sophomore campaign, and now I think this will be his third year here full-time in the WWE. So it's, of course, been really nice to see his progression over time. And the character that he built, I felt like some of his more heel times were better. I feel like it's kind of calm now as we see Mr. Smooth Operator, Penta, with his first taunt that we have control over. But I feel like some of the things that had Dominik very high about 2 years ago when he was with Rhea kind of calmed down because he's become a little bit more likable, which isn't an issue. Typically, it's just one of those things that happens in the WWE. Kind of like Roman Reigns now. He went from a very despisable heel to now a very likable, not even really face. Some people would not still describe him as a face. But I do. As we jump and take out 2 people there. I think that was really crazy.
Climbing the turnbuckles to the top.
I want to see about doing the top using some of the elements that we have here.
He gets discarded out of. Oh my goodness! Not from
early. We got Dominik stunned. I just want to go for a pin to see what happens.
2 breaks the count. And you got
he's
just one final blow away from not kicking out next time. Oh, it's on.
Sorry for the jump there and some of the action, but I did want to change the camera. I hate pausing and showing all that on the camera. They want to change to a different camera angle. I really like the different options that 2K gave us. I hope they incorporate that into some of the basketball games as well, especially third-person camera. As Penta will struggle to get back up to his feet, and I just want to see.
Electric chair.
I haven't done it yet.
Wait a minute.
I don't even think I'm
He catches Andrade with a big count.
Can't even do his signature taunt. I don't think I'm in the right spot. But I need to focus on the match. Andrade, who seems to be peeking at me. We'll kick him seemingly through the ropes, maybe? I'm not sure. I don't know if he's in. And in comes to this match one of my favorites, when we were gimmicks in WWE, not champions, the Grande Americano. Also not, definitely not Louis Kaiser, okay? So, we've been watching lately, we've been watching the last couple of Monday Night Raws, Chad Gable, the All-American athlete, had to go out for a couple of weeks. And so some people speculated out there that we wouldn't see El Grande Americano because of it. And I'm here to tell you that El Grande, who had a great promo a couple nights ago on Monday Night Raw, is still here. So it's definitely not Louis County. Definitely not champion. And much like Elias and Elijah a couple years ago, may not ever see them in the ring together, but they're definitely not the same person. Definitely. So, and speaking of SummerSlam is coming up here in a week. The first time that it will feature 2 nights in my lifetime, in the history of SummerSlam that I know of. I think it'll be really interesting to see what happens with SummerSlam, because, you know, I think WrestleMania is hitting the nail on the head with 2 nights. But some of our other big fours, Royal Rumble, SummerSlam, Elimination Chamber, I'm not 100% sure that they deserve 2 nights, and I think SummerSlam would be a really big place to see if that is indeed the case. And I was noticing that they didn't really put out like how many, what matches are specifically going to be on what night. Very much so kind of figured that the John Cena Cody Rhodes will be at the end of night 2. Which I think that's a matchup that I will play on the channel. I played quite a few matches. I think with Cody at this point. I played with controlled him
This is still anybody's match at this point.
And so now, And so now, I'll see about doing a matchup with him and
effort to keep him down.
The WWE Universe staying in attention.
Having terrific heel run as well. A lot of people scrutinized it early, said it was kind of boring, it was kind of boring. But John Cena is the absolute master of manipulation, especially when it comes to crowd reactions, making sure that the fans are vested and invested into what he's doing and if he's changing anything. But I mean, it's John Cena at the end of the day, so I think anybody would be seeing him as long as they get to see him, as we see a Canadian Destroyer on El Grande Americano. And he'll kick out. Of course, keep the match going here. And Andrade, who I tried to put the Cruiserweight title up, but I did realize shortly after, as I think I just got him hit with the finisher from Andrade in that spinning back elbow, but and also his finisher. So we are in dangerous territory. And with no resiliency, I'm not going to use Iron Claw because I don't feel like it's going to do anything different. But after a spinning elbow, the DDT, Penta's eliminated. And so we'll have to sit back and watch Andrade, the Grande Americano, and Rey Mysterio fight for now the NXT title. Because as I was saying, I tried to put the Cruiserweight title up, but I was unable to do so. So for the first time in a little bit, I actually lost the match. And I ran the match with Rey Mysterio, so I was like, I'm going to talk. While we're here, let's talk about SummerSlam just a little bit. SummerSlam is going to feature some really good matches. It's supposed to allege to have a double heel turn. And so in this episode, I am predicting the unpredictable. Who will actually be the double turn? They're said to possibly be either a double heel, where 2 people will become heels, or there will be a face and heel turn. And there is much speculation that the face turn is with Roman Reigns and that the heel turn could possibly be Jey Uso. There is also much speculation that John Cena will be going back to being a babyface, and Cody Rhodes will be going here. which I believe is a slow chemical burn. And I do see both of those taking place, possibly in the same weekend. I predicted over 8 months ago that possibly, as Dominik is eliminated, that by possibly next year's WrestleMania, we should be getting ready to see heel Cody Rhodes versus babyface Roman Reigns. Will it be for the title again? I'm not sure. Will it be in the same fashion? I believe actually it could and should be. How useful would it be for the WWE to exactly do the same thing all over again and have Roman now babyface after losing his title, having quite some time, winning the fans over. Roman now losing championship opportunities to Cody Rhodes and having to wait a whole year knowing that he could have beat Cody, but now having to wait another year to earn that opportunity. I would really like to see that. I'm not creative, but you know, I hope that that's something that they go to it. Another one that, like I said, was talked about and was kind of speculated, other than Roman and Jay, because I do see Jay possibly turning King. I mean, that one just doesn't make sense to me. Now that I'm saying it out loud, I do like the idea, but it doesn't make sense to me because I don't see an idea or a world where Jay turns on his family. Although Roman didn't apologize to him. I think it'll end up being Roman, not Roman, but Cody and John, who will end up being the double turn. Maybe a surprise out of the women's division with Bianca, Naomi, and Jade. But we are yet to see. And so, of course, the last two participants being the champion and the Hall of Famer, champion being Andrade, Hall of Famer being Rey Mysterio, as they battle back and forth. Andrade, he does not have a finisher stayed up. Rey Mysterio does. And he's going to face plant Andrade. And he's no longer stunned. But you can see Rey Mysterio starting to gear up. As he hits a Canadian Destroyer of his own. And he'll go for a 3 count.
Oh, this could be over. 2.
And just like that, Rey Mysterio, NXT champion. Wouldn't you know it? Hall of Famer. That has no reason to hold the NXT championship. But much like one of his first wins for the World Heavyweight Championship much long ago, Rey Mysterio wins the NXT Championship here in our Random Match of the Day episode, an Elimination Chamber style. So he'll slowly stand up and raise the belt above his head. Like, share, subscribe if you're new. Comment some matches down below, man. I hate not getting enough engagements. 10 likes on this video. I don't know, man. We'll do something special. But let's make sure we get this video to 10 likes. Any support that I can get on any of these videos is just amazing, man. It's your boy Drizzum. I'm out.